Hey guys, my name is Mo and this is KCMO Sports. Today I'm going to bring you guys my predictions on the National League West. Now let me first start out by pointing out that Kyle Lowe's finally signed with the team and he's with the Milwaukee Brewers. So this is like the last week of spring training, so let's just see if he could maybe at least get one start in before the start of the season, see if he still got it or not. But definitely he's got a lot of stuff to prove with the Milwaukee Brewers, especially because he's going to be in the same division as his former team, the St. Louis Cardinals, so this should be pretty good. Now anyways, on to the National League West. First we're going to talk about the Los Angeles Dodgers. At first base we got Adrian Gonzalez, second base we got Mark Ellis, third base we got Luis Cruz, shortstop we got Hanley Ramirez, in left field we got Carl Crawford, but there is rumors that Carl Crawford might not be ready to start off the season, so that new guy, can't remember his name, but is like I think his last name was like Puig or something. Anyways, he was on that tear. I know he had a over 500 batting average, and he could replace Carl Crawford for a little bit until he comes back. Anyways, on center field we got Matt Kemp, right field we got Andre Ethier, and at catcher we got AJ Ellis. Now on to the starting pitchers. There's 8 guys in the start fighting for a rotation job. At number 1 we got Clayton Kershaw, who possibly or arguably is the best pitcher in the major leagues today. Last season he started 33 games, went 14-9, 2.53 ERA and 229 strikeouts. At number 2 we got Zach Greinke, who they say might not be ready for opening day, but we'll have to wait and find out. He had 34 starts last season, went 15-5, 3.48 ERA and 200 strikeouts. At number 3 we got Hyunjin Ryu. He did not play last season, like in the U.S., but so far in spring training he's played in 5 games, 4 starts. He went 1-2, 4.41 ERA, and 18 strikeouts. So there's big expectation from him since he played with the Japanese team last season, and hopefully he can bring his success to the Dodgers. At number 4 we got Chad Billingsley, who in 25 starts went 10-9, 3.55 ERA, 128 strikeouts. At number 5 we got Josh Becker, who they acquired from the Red Sox. 28 starts, 7-14, 4.65 ERA, and 132 strikeouts. At number 6 we got Chris Capuano, who they say he just got injured. But anyways, he had 33 starts, went 12-12, 3.72 ERA and 162 strikeouts. At number 7, we got Aaron Harang, who in 31 starts went 10-10, 3.61 ERA and 131 strikeouts. And at number 8, we got Ted Lilly, who in 8 starts went 5-1, 3.14 ERA and 31 strikeouts. Now, as for their bullpen, they have 9 guys fighting in their bullpen, so that's pretty good depth. They do not have an official closer. In my personal opinion, I think they have 2 guys fighting for the closer position. Brandon League, who pitched in 74 games last season, went 2-6, 3.13 ERA, 54 strikeouts, 15 saves, and 21 save opportunities. And Kenley Jansen, who in 65 games went 5-3, 2.35 ERA, 99 strikeouts, 25 saves, and 32 save opportunities. Now on to the San Francisco Giants, the World Series champs. At first base we got Brandon Belt. At second base we got Marco Scutaro. Third base we got Pablo Sandoval. At shortstop we got Brandon Crawford. Left field we got Gregor Blanco. Center field we got Angel Pagan. Right field we got Hunter Pence. And catcher we got Buster Posey. Yeah, it looks like their lineup got a little bit weaker from last season. I mean, they don't have Melky Cabrera. I mean, you saw him that he had a lot of success in the first half of the season, but then got suspended in the second half. But still, I think some of the success came from him. So, no more Aubrey Huff at first base. You know, it's all Brandon Belt now. So they got young talent, but definitely got a lot to prove because they only got 5 guys in the starting rotation, and it's the same exact guys as last season. Number 1, we got Matt Cain, who had 32 starts, went 16-5. 2.79 ERA and 193 strikeouts. And number 2 we got Madison Bumgarner, who in 32 starts went 16-11, 3.37 ERA and 191 strikeouts. At number 3 we got Tim Lincecum, who in 33 starts went 10-15, 5.18 ERA and 190 strikeouts. At number 4, we got Ryan Vogelsong, who in 31 starts went 14-9, 3.37 ERA, and 158 strikeouts. And at number 5, we got Barry Zito, who in 32 starts went 15-8, 4.15 ERA, and 114 strikeouts. Now, let's go back to Tim Lincecum. We saw that last season he started off horribly. Now, how do you go from a two-time Cy Young winner to being one of the worst pitchers in major leagues? Now, we did see in the playoffs that he was doing amazing in the playoffs as a relief pitcher, but now they moved him back into the rotation, and so far in spring training he hasn't looked that great. Now, so he has a lot to prove, and we'll just have to see if he still has what it takes to be a great starting pitcher. Now, for the bullpen, they only have 6 guys in the bullpen. You usually need 7 at least. So they still don't have very much depth there. They're going to need help. Their new closer, Sergio Romo, who actually acquired the closer position last season when, what's his name? Chris, do you remember his name? The guy with the big beard? Brian Wilson. He's not with them anymore. He's not the closer with them anymore. He's still a free agent, actually, so I'm surprised no one signed him yet. But Sergio Romo's the new closer. He did acquire the position last season. He pitched in 69 games, went 4-2, 1.79 ERA, 63 strikeouts, 14 saves, and 15 save opportunities. So I don't know if they'll actually make it back to the playoffs this year. We'll just have to wait and find out with their young team that they're still developing. Well, I don't know if it does need developing. They are the champs, but we'll see. Next up is the Colorado Rockies. At first we got veteran Todd Helton. Second base we got Josh Rutledge, who got moved from shortstop to second base because Troy Tulowitzki is back, which Troy Tulowitzki is the starting shortstop. At third base we got Chris Nelson. Left field, you got Carlos Gonzalez. Center field, you got Dexter Fowler. Right field, you got Michael Kadire. And catcher, you got Willen Rosario. Now, they might have depth in their starting rotation, but it's not quality. It's pretty much quantity over quality. That's what it looks like. At number 1, we got Jules Chacin, who in 14 starts went 3-5, 4.43 ERA, and 45 strikeouts. At number 2, we got Jorge De La Rosa, who's had a lot of problems staying healthy these last few seasons, but we saw that he could be a pretty good, solid pitcher when healthy. So last year he only had 3 starts, went 0-2, 9.28 ERA, and 6 strikeouts. At number 3, we got Jeff Francis, who has not looked the same as he did in the past when he was a really good pitcher. But anyways, he had 24 starts, went 6-7, 5.58 ERA, and 76 strikeouts. At number 4, we got Juan Nicasio, who in 11 starts went 2-3, 5.28 ERA, and 54 strikeouts. And number 5, we got Drew Pomeranz, who in 22 starts went 2-9, 4.93 ERA, and 83 strikeouts. And number 6, we got Tyler Chatwood, who in 19 games had 12 starts, went 5-6, 5.43 ERA, 41 strikeouts, 1 save, and 1 save opportunity. And at number 7, we got Christian Frederick, who in 16 starts went 5-8, 6.17 ERA, and 74 strikeouts. They only have 6 guys in the bullpen, but then again they have 7 starters, so 2 of the guys will probably get moved into the bullpen. Their closer, Rafael Betancourt, had 60 games, went 1-4, 2.81 ERA, 57 strikeouts, 31 saves, and 38 save opportunities. These guys are definitely developing, but they still got some really good hitters like Carlos Gonzalez, Troy Tulowitzki, Michael Kadire, they're still leading this team. They definitely need to help. They definitely need help on their starting rotation. Definitely need to get more depth into the bullpen. They're still developing. They still need like a few more seasons before they start becoming good again. So we'll have to wait and see. Next up is the San Diego Padres. At first we got Yonder Alonso, who came off a pretty good rookie season. Second base we got Logan Forsythe. At third base we got Chase Headley. Shortstop we got Everett Cabrera. Left field we got veteran Carlos Clinton. Center field we got Cameron Maybin. Right field we got Will Venable. And catcher would be Yasmani Grandal, but he is suspended for performance-enhancing drugs for like 25 or 50 games or something like that. So currently the catcher is Nick Hundley. And they definitely have depth inside the rotation. At number 1 we got Clayton Richard, who in 33 starts went 14 and 14, 3.99 ERA and 107 strikeouts. And number 2, we got Edison Volquez, who in 32 starts went 11 and 11, 4.14 ERA and 174 strikeouts. And number 3, we got Jason Marquis, who in 22 starts went 8 and 11, 5.22 ERA and 91 strikeouts. At number 4, we got Eric Stoltz, who in 20 games had 15 starts, went 8 and 3, 2.91 ERA and 55 strikeouts. And number 5, we got Tyson Ross, who in 18 games had 13 starts, went 2 and 11, 6.50 ERA and 46 strikeouts. And number 6, we got Freddie Garcia, who played for the Yankees last season, had 30 games, 17 starts, 7 and 6, 5.20 ERA and 89 strikeouts. And number 7, we got Anthony Bass, who in 24 games had 15 starts, went 2 and 8, 4.73 ERA and 80 strikeouts. And at number 8, we got Andrew Keshner, who in 33 games had 5 starts, went 3 and 4, 4.27 ERA and 52 strikeouts. They also have pretty good depth in the bullpen. They got 8 guys. Their closer is Houston Street, who had a pretty good bounce-back season last year. Had 40 games, went 2 and 1, 1.85 ERA, 47 strikeouts, 23 saves, and 24 save opportunities. And lastly, we got the Arizona Diamondbacks. And at first base, we got Paul Goldschmidt. Second base, we got Aaron Hill, who just came off a really great season. At third base, we got Martin Prado. At shortstop, we got Cliff Pennington, who they got from the Oakland A's. Left field, we got Jason Kubel. Center field, we got Adam Eaton. Right field, we got Cody Ross, and catcher Miguel Montero. Starting rotation, they got 6 guys. Number 1 is Ian Kennedy. He had 33 starts, 15 and 12, 4.02 ERA, and 187 strikeouts. Number 2, we got Brandon McCarthy, who they got from the Oakland A's. Had 18 starts, 8 and 6, 3.24 ERA, 73 strikeouts. But Brandon McCarthy might be pretty good, but he needs to stay healthy if he wants to stay good, because he is their number 2 starter, so they're relying on him a lot. And at number 3, we got Trevor Cahill, also from the Oakland A's. 32 starts, went 13 and 12, 3.78 ERA, and 156 strikeouts. Number 4, we got Wade Miley, who in 32 games had 29 starts, 16 and 11, 3.33 ERA, 144 strikeouts. Number 5, we got Patrick Corbin, who in 22 games had 17 starts, 6 and 8, 4.54 ERA, and 86 strikeouts. And at number 6, we got Randall Delgado, who in 18 games had 17 starts, went 4 and 9, 4.37 ERA and 76 strikeouts. And in the bullpen, they got exactly 7 guys. Their new closer is J.J. Putz, who in 57 games went 1 and 5, 2.82 ERA, 65 strikeouts, 32 saves, and 37 save opportunities. And lastly, I'm just going to rank them, but I'm just going to give my opinion on who's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Number 1, I think it's going to be the Dodgers. I mean, they got a really good rotation. They got some new acquired players like Adrian Gonzalez, Hanley Ramirez, Carl Crawford. You know, they're looking pretty good. And they got depth in their bullpen too, so that's just an all-around great team. And number 2, I think it's going to be the Diamondbacks. Well, it's going to be between the Diamondbacks or the World Series champs, and I like the Diamondbacks. I mean, they got pretty good bullpen, a pretty good rotation, and then if you look at their offense, you know, guys got great hitters like Aaron Hill, Martin Prado, Goldschmidt, who's starting to show some power, veteran Jason Kubel. So yeah, they got a pretty good team right there. Also, the only reason why I picked them over the San Francisco is because San Francisco, some of their pitchers are starting to age, like Barry Zito. And then plus they don't have very much depth in their starting rotation or their bullpen, so which is why. But I still think San Francisco will get number 3. They got a pretty young team. That's, well, offense at least. Their pitchers, starting rotation started to age a little bit, but they're still looking pretty strong. Same exact rotation as last season. And their bullpen definitely needs more depth, which is why it might hold them back just a little bit. And number 4, I got the Padres. I mean, they got definitely have depth in the bullpen and the starting rotation, but they're still a really young team, so they're still developing. So I think they're just gonna need like 1 or 2 more seasons before they start becoming elite. And at number 5, I got the Colorado Rockies. I mean, they're just a mess on offense, defense, too many old players, too many unreliable players. Definitely need better quality. I mean, they definitely have quantity, but they don't have quality. So until they could get quality, and which it's going to take a few more seasons for them to develop better players, and Troy Tulowitzki needs to stay healthy. If that could be possible, then they will definitely become a pretty elite team and possibly make it back to a World Series just like they did a few seasons ago against the Red Sox. Well, anyways, this is the end of the show. My name is Mo, and this is KCMO Sports. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment on our channel. Like our Facebook page. Follow us on Twitter at KCMO Sports. And have a nice day.